How to make money on YouTube in 2025 as a small creator. Let's get you monetized. I'm going to give you some knowledge in this video. I'm going to take my time explaining it. Right? So I have over 100,000 subscribers. I'm monetized. When I get paid from YouTube, I pay my rent. So where I'm living right now, I pay using the money that I earn from YouTube. So I want to help you, whether you're an aspiring creator who wants to get monetized and take your career to the next level, or take your business to the next level, or your personal brand to the next level. I'm going to give you some knowledge as somebody who's been on YouTube now for over 7 years, because I have this channel, but I also started with YouTube with previous channels that are no longer in existence, or I'm just not using them anymore. This is the channel, not my first channel, but this is my main channel now that actually took off and went somewhere. And it took 7 years to get to this stage. So I have a lot of knowledge and experience on trying to make YouTube work for me. And I know what worked. Now, many of you already are thinking YouTube's changed. It's 2025. Things are different now. Back then, YouTube was different. But I'm still here consistently creating content. And I know that the landscape has changed. And I'm still on my come up. So I'm still rising as a creator right now. So I'm not at the position where my YouTube is currently solidified, which means I'm still on the hamster wheel, much like how you are. I'm in the exact same position, and I'm not going to stop until things are in the best position possible, so I can continue to do more like you. So let's give you that all important knowledge. How can you earn right now on YouTube, or become a monetized creator rather, on YouTube right now? I'm going to give you some knowledge that should really clear things up for you. So on YouTube right now, I watch a lot of different types of content. I also log out of my account and make sure that I'm using an incognito window, different browsers and such, to access YouTube, so I can see what YouTube is presenting to not only me but other people. I also go through other people as well. So other people that are using YouTube, I have a look to see what comes up on their homepage. I'll go to different IP addresses as well, not only in my location, at different locations, to see what they're being served on YouTube. I do my due diligence and I do my research. I look at the trending page, I look at the home page, I look at the different category pages, I go on web browser, I go on the web app, on the YouTube app. I also use the YouTube studio. I do what I can to have a look and see where YouTube videos are being surfaced with different types of accounts and what is happening when these videos are being surfaced. Of course, I'm not really using a VPN, but I am having a look at different types of YouTube surfaces, because YouTube acts different depending on the user. You're going to get served different types of videos. When people come to YouTube, when they're signed out, you usually see a page which is recommending new videos already, or it's waiting for you to make a search. This has changed from time to time. This is where you can begin to understand where you can fit in to the narrative right here on YouTube, no matter what topic you're covering. Now, of course, depending on the type of video you make, the amount you get paid as a monetized creator will change and can fluctuate depending on the seasons, because of course you can have less viewers at different times of the year for a specific video that covers a seasonal topic. For you to keep things very simple, because you want to get monetized, if you're looking for your monetization for your YouTube channel, the big piece of advice that I would give to you, and from what I've learned on YouTube, is carve your own niche. Carve your own niche. I want you to create your own niche. When I began no commentary gameplay, right? So I'm going to go into a category you can find right now on my YouTube channel. When I began no commentary gameplay, there was a very few amount of no commentary videos going on. I knew when playing Fortnite at the time that I was, and at that point I was on Xbox One, and it was an early season. I think we were in like early chapter 2. And I think it was just after the Marvel, so it was just after we had like the Avengers Endgame things, or it was around about that time. I knew that I wanted to watch the game Fortnite without somebody else talking, commenting on it, and having their webcam on screen. For me, going into YouTube, I wanted that. I also knew that if it was a demand for myself, it was most likely a demand for others. I knew that others wanted to find no commentary gameplay. Now, there are others that have taken that category and gone in a completely different direction with high kill, no commentary. Basically, for those of you who are non-gamers, this is a different type of gameplay video that I discovered was in demand. That enabled me to carve my own niche. I created my own space in that type of video, that gaming video. There is something out there, potentially, not always, but there is something out there that you are doing right now or looking for right now on YouTube when you search naturally that you cannot find, or you cannot find a lot of. YouTube calls this a content gap. These content gaps can be very profitable. I'm talking quite slowly here because it's actually quite complex what I'm trying to explain, and I'm trying to use really plain English to help you as much as possible. And I'm going to also try to keep this video not too long. And I'm doing these new type of vlog style videos because I know this is in demand. I know that people want a straight talking individual to give them the information they need so they can get the help that they need. There are people that want to monetize on YouTube right now. And of course, you know the requirements to monetize. You need 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers if you're monetizing from your long form content, and that needs to be within a 12-month period. Now, the YouTube Shorts monetization policy is slightly different. You can have a look at that as well. But for your long form content, let's talk about that as the topic in this video for you getting monetized. So let's say you're making a full screen video. Let's say you right now, you go onto YouTube, you make a search, or wherever you are, you're making a search. And then you see that you cannot find that thing that you are searching for. Cut what you're doing immediately. Get a phone camera. Get a phone camera. And it doesn't matter how shaky this quality is. It's your first video. Your first video will not be the best video you upload. My first videos on this channel are horrendous. Right? Your first video will be terrible. Film what you need to say or teach or show or offer that you cannot find yourself. Once you find it, you have that opportunity to share it. So let's say, for example, it's a product. I've just bought a product not long ago. I just went shopping. I needed some food shopping. I bought a product that I'm about to eat, some noodles. Let's say those noodles I cannot find in every shop. And I know that these noodles might be very popular. Even if they're not popular, you might still have somebody who's looking for that product. You could be the only person who lets others know online where to find those noodles. Already, that is a topic that you can cover. If you're already shopping, you're already interested in it, and then you've got another product that you can then have a look at. Once you've found that product, you might find there's another product that people are looking for. I used to work in retail, so I already know that this is in demand. There are products that people want that they cannot find. simply letting people know where they can find these products can be extremely helpful. Here's the thing. This could then evolve into another thing, another business for you. This could be something, instead of you making a blog where you make your vlogs, your video blogs about these products that are hard to find and where to find them. Now, this can be location based because, of course, some American products might not be available over here in the UK. You might find that these noodles are only available in your immediate location. I had a tongue tie there. In your immediate location. So, for example, it might only be in your area right now. This is also helping with tourism because people might come to your area and know that these specific noodles are available right there. Or you might then start to travel to have a look for products like that. And you might find that these noodles are available in Spain or in France, in a specific area in France. For example, if you go and have a meal in France right now, it's going to be very specific to that area if you're going to a French restaurant. We have a lot of Turkish restaurants around here right now. Those meals could be completely different to anything that you've ever experienced. If I get paid a bit more, I'll probably show you. Because then I could pay for the meal. But yeah, carve your own niche. That's the advice I give to you. This is going to help you get your hours of watch time because you're already going to have the search traffic. Because if people are looking for something that they cannot find, even if you title your video poorly, if you've made your point and it comes across clearly enough and your thumbnail is showing that product, for example, then you are going to get those views coming in. Those watch hours will begin to build. Once the algorithm picks that up and people are looking for that product, you have that, you've sealed everything right there with that content gap. That is my advice to any up and coming creators who are struggling right now to record a topic on how to, struggling to earn right now and get monetized on YouTube. If you're struggling to get monetized, you need those watch time hours and those subscribers. That is not necessarily a passion, but it's a need. There's passions, but your passion can be your need or something that you need in your life, but there might be a need for others as well. For example, I need to game, it's part of my escapism, and there are things that I want in or need when I'm gaming. So there's a lot of topics I can cover. Same for you. You might need to eat. Those noodles might be something. That could be a topic. Carve your own niche. If you've enjoyed this video that I've just 100% no cuts or edits, just giving you the raw knowledge straight from the top of my dome and something that was in my head that I needed to share to you, then give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to make a thumbnail for this. The thumbnail might not be too special. I just need to kind of get the point across. That's what I'm going to do and make the title as simple as possible so that you understand what this video is about. This is not clickbait. This is me giving you some knowledge, and I have a lot of knowledge to share. There's more on the way. On screen right now, you should see some additional content that is relevant to you, that is YouTube recommending my content to you. Click on that because that's the one that YouTube says is most relevant to you. And I'll see you in that one. And remember, launch. Next video coming up.